Okay. To smash that subscribe button. So, do we have any predictions? How much trash do we get here on Succession Lahn? $2,000. Yeah. It's good to know that you guys believe in me. 2,000? No, it's gonna be way more than 2,000. 13.7? Yeah, that sounds a little bit more sounds a little bit low actually, but It sounds better at least. Sounds better than 2000. I would be happy. I'd be happy if I get 14 or more. But we see what we get. I'm gonna at least try a little bit, you know. Usually I wouldn't try that much. I would just like fool around and talk to chat and try to be a comedian and like, you know, obviously failing. Obviously failing. How you doing, Luta? Don't need to kill those guys. Fly down here. Whee! Oh, that bear would have been nice to... This is a sweet hour. Oh, sweat hour. Yeah, this is semi-sweat. Probably like 90%. I'm still streaming, right? So because of the streaming, I lose a little bit of sweat. But we're gonna do it good enough, at least for YouTube and trash per hour. If I can do this, so can everyone else if they have my gear. I think that is good to know. Very good to know. I should have killed that bear, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe more thousands than every other class, cause we're stonks. No, I mean, there are more classes that are very good, but this is why we need to record videos, right? Because that's how people get to know, like, you know, roughly. They get to know roughly how good all of these other classes are. They might still hit it with a nerf in 2 weeks. So we never know. I might have to re-record a lot of these videos, but that's fine. That is fine. That is okay. We put a date on it anyway, right? So Present Barrage viable now? Are you talking about the SL and B? When just said no nerf incoming? Yeah, I know he said that, but how does he know that? The way that I think about it is that they retracted the nerf because they don't know exactly how to nerf it, and they don't want to nerf it several times. So in my opinion, I think that they are waiting a little bit until they know exactly what to nerf and how much. And probably next week is gonna be a nerf in KR, and it's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be a bigger nerf. That's what I believe, because they wouldn't just put up nerfs and then be like nah, it's not necessary. Like they wouldn't be they wouldn't do that. So that is something to keep in mind. It's not like they forgot about it or anything. Like they actually did put that up there. Like they were intended to nerf it. And a lot of people like to jump to conclusions. Like a lot of people like to, oh no, they're never gonna buff this shitty class or blah blah blah. Like no, they are gonna buff it. Like they had it in the glab the first time. They're not gonna take that away and put it in the trash bin. Like there's a reason why it was there in the first place, like in the first time. and that is good to know, you know. God damn it, I missed the bear again. Wait, the beer? I missed the beer. Did you miss a beer? I did miss a beer. It is good to kill the bear because you get more trash. Next time we get the bear. Get the bear next time. Yeah, roughly I think we're gonna get like 14.5. We have to grind 1 more minute than the tent buff right there. You see 47 minutes left. We have to grind another minute because I fucked up. I fucked up. I accidentally popped the level 1, but it was supposed to be level 2. Yeah. That's on me. Uvu. If I went and gone take the if I just took the crit buff, that would have been fine. If you go get that 10% crit buff, like you can get a lot more per hour. That crit buff is so good in the crypt. It is crazy. But I decided to not to go and get the crit buff because it's like you don't play with that all the time, so I could have also buffed the I could have buffed up with the event food too, but I didn't do that. We have somewhat regular buffs running right now. I mean, we do have regular buffs running right now. Maybe if we kill a turkey, we get like a few extra buffs, but you know, gobble gobble. Dude, that stupid bear. I'm gonna have to hard focus on this bear because like it needs to die so we can respawn. I'm taking a decision here to go for this bear. Yeah, I think it's a good decision. Morning. Hello Sneakily, how you doing, buddy? We're recording trash per hour videos right now. So people know how good Lahn is. We go again. You good? Nice. Yeah, me too. Me too. I am perfectly splendid. Uploaded a video on YouTube, the Gamba video that we did on Saturday. It's the 450 billion enhancing video. So I hope all of you guys want to go check that out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Put a little comment in the comment section. It helps a lot when people do that in the beginning, like pushing up the metrics, and it is really important for content creators that people want to support that way. Straight in the beginning. And of course, you know, watch as long as you want, but like the longer you watch, the more of a support, right? That would be nice, that would be nice. Thank you. You're looking your crypt add-ons in Discord, but can't see it. I can show you after the bear here. I changed a minor thing. So just like that. Otherwise, I have the add-ons posted in general chat. Otherwise. Using this add-on, yeah, it works pretty good for me. You're gonna have to change the add-on from time to time depending on where you want to grind and depending on how much you want to min-max, but other than that, it should be fine for most places, to be honest. If you don't, you know, if you don't want to be that super sweaty. Thornwood better. I'm gonna change the add-ons when we go to Thornwood after this hour, because I'm gonna record another video in Thornwood after this hour. So like I said, the crypt is a little bit different. You need to have massive amount of accuracy, so you have to prioritize accuracy. In most of the other places, you don't really need to prioritize accuracy, so you can have a lot of other things. It's like it's not needed, right? Even a bleed would be better than nothing. So it depends. Check YouTube video. I don't have a LAN guide or anything like that that is up to date with add-ons. It is up to date when it comes to like the combo and everything, but when it comes to the add-ons, it's not up to date. Because obviously the new like we got the new add-on revamp yesterday. I probably get started on making a LAN 2.0 video guide, like an updated guide in a way. But that's gonna take, it's gonna be whenever the LAN is stable. So like after all of these buffs and whatever, it's gonna be like at that point when I start working on one video. I don't want to do it now when they are doing like all of these buffs and nerfs, and you know they could be changing a few things like cooldowns or whatever. Like I don't know. It's never good to make like a video on something that is in an ongoing process. Like never a good idea. That's also why I waited a little bit until we recorded trash per hour videos, because it is the same thing. Like if I were to make a video a week ago, we wouldn't even have the add-ons in the game, and I would be weaker. So obviously you wanna record the videos, you wanna make the videos whenever PA is not like working on the tool. I saw a few content creators uploading trash per hour videos like last week, and I was like, oof. Yeah, okay. They're gonna have to redo that. Gonna have to redo. I just watched your video. Ye said a straight fuck you, you billions only for you. Did the same thing at the end. Yeah, yeah. Yes, he did. Let's see. 5.4. Maybe Luta is gonna be right here with the amount of trash. Hello Daikun, good morning, good morning. Smash that spin to win better? Yeah, we need to smash more. Like it's looking like right now roughly is about 12,500 trash per hour. That's what it's looking like right now. Get more than 14k. I mean the thing is like if you get 14k you're already doing like insanely good. So I wasn't really expecting 14k that, but you know I said that like if I get like 14k I'd be very happy, of course. But that would also be like way more than it just wouldn't be, it's not natural numbers. It's the sweatiest of the sweat. I want people to get like a good idea when they take a look at the TheChilliers, you know, trash per hour videos. I want them to get like a good idea of like, that's what happens if you focus, and that's what happens if you can play the class like decently good, and that's what happens if you have that gear and you play that class, right? So everyone can put themselves in my shoes and be like, oh, that's what you're gonna get. I don't want people to be like, oh no, but I can never reach that number anyway because someone is playing like a god or whatever. Like that it doesn't even make any sense to upload videos like that then. If someone is that good at like grinding or PvP or whatever, I mean it's a nice montage, but come on, people with the same gear playing the same class, like copy pasting everything, they can't even, they don't get even close to that number. They can't play equally as good. But I'm not really special. I'm just a boomer. If I can do something, you guys can do something too. You better believe it, chat. How are you doing, Daikun? What are you up to, buddy? Let's see, I'm gonna bail on those. Take these, smash that, pop that, boom, boom, boom. Is Gyfin? Okay. Cool. We're getting gains. See how it is. Gain arenas. So yeah, I would get a little bit more trash if I were to do this offline, and also if I lowered the graphics a little bit. But I don't think that it's not that important actually. At least I don't believe that. At least so it's not that important. It's only like 1,000 or something. Using Agri's coin app. Wait, are you doing that? Coin app, baby. Okay, cool. Yeah, we uploaded that Gamba video on YouTube yesterday. I uploaded the patch notes on YouTube. If you guys want to take a look at the patch notes too, that would tremendously help out. Thank you. Yeah, even more fun the Gamba video. I thought the Gamba video came out pretty good. It was a lot of editing to do for sure, and I could have obviously made it better. But the thing is, like, you can't work on something forever. So at some point you're gonna have to upload, because otherwise it's just irrelevant. It doesn't matter at that point. So with the small amount of time that I had, pushing the extra hours, trying to make it as cool as possible, I think it came out pretty good. Pretty good. One of the disasters would be if I die. If I die here, that kinda ruins the whole video. So we also have to pay attention to that so we don't die. It's a one-shot video. We don't want to redo it. Need to kite that wolf here. got the wolf. Hey Tatum, how you doing, buddy? How bad is it for farming that my pets are all tier 1? Usually it depends on where you farm, like usually it depends on where you grind. If you have a lot of monsters dying very easily, the higher the pet tier, the better. The less mob density, the less you know, they die slower or whatever. It doesn't matter as much at that point. But usually in a game like BDO, when everything dies like you know, everything just dies so easy usually, then it is pretty important when it comes to efficiency that you get your pets up to a higher tier. Usually through time, if you just keep on logging in and keep on playing BDO, you usually get like free pets all the time usually. So you can try to go for upgrades. There's also a few ways when you can get like free pets, and there's like a pet quest, and even some events when you can get like a tier 4 pet. So you want to make sure that you're playing the game like on Christmas, you know, like New Year's, or PA's anniversary, or yeah, it is a big difference at the end of things. Like you calculate money per hour. The longer you play the game, the more money you're gonna be losing out on having tier 1 pets in consideration to you know, like tier 3 or tier 4. I should worry for now because I can't get pets from anywhere for now. It's not that big of a worry if you enjoy BDO. It depends. Like you are eventually you're gonna get like the tier 4 pets, right? So you don't even need to buy anything. You can also try to buy them off the marketplace whenever there's a sale or something on the Pearl Shop. A lot of people get that pet in the Pearl Shop, and then they sell it in the game, right? Sometimes even when it comes to event pets, you can sell those on the marketplace, and if you keep your eyes up, then you can actually snipe a few. So there are many ways for you to not like pay for tier 4 pet, but it's gonna be a little bit of a longer. You're gonna have to do stuff, right? You're gonna have to scout for the pets to buy, and you're gonna have to wait for PA to have events and stuff like that, or I think I bought one pet after 9 months of playing BDO. But then I didn't really buy any more pets than that. Maybe I bought 2, maybe at most. But first it took me 9 months before I even bought anything in BDO, and I didn't like. Yeah, sure, I felt like from time to time that I needed to have higher quality pets, and that would help me out, and you know, I get more money that way, and blah blah blah. But at the same time, I was still having fun in BDO, so I kept on grinding, kept on playing the game. From time to time, we got like a lot of free pets throughout the years, and eventually like 99% of my pets are tier 4 because of free giveaways. And I have way more than 5 tier 4 pets. if you just play the game long enough, you know. Go kill this bear. The bear. The beer bear? To have it so strong that it breaks the game. And that's not fair for anything. It's not fair for any class to be that way. Not in PVE and not in PvP. It shouldn't be that way. It is okay that some classes are worse at one thing and a little bit better at another thing. Like that's okay, as long as it's not like groundbreaking. Like you don't stand a chance, or if it's like way too big of a difference that you know you rather play the other class than to play your favorite class. As long as there is moderation in balance, it is all okay. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It can't really be perfect either. they couldn't even if they tried, they couldn't even do it. And even if they could, they wouldn't do that because they lose out on money doing it that way. I don't think it's fair for any class to be better than Vusa, to be honest. Because even Vusa is breaking the game. It's like that easy. A lot of people forget that they always, like, you know, they were very anti-Vusa not that long ago. People were like, you know, nerf that class is too broken, it needs to get nerfed. Like that was only like 2 weeks ago, and people forget real quick because as soon as there are balancing going around, or like class changes going around, and a lot of classes get buffed, right? It's like your class get buffed too, and then like you have other classes being a little bit more buffed than your class, and then all of a sudden Vusa goes out the window, and then all you keep on thinking about is like, oh, but what about that, like Striker is stronger than my class, and it's like, wait. I still believe that it's like way too cracked. Like, you know, Succession Vusa was already cracked enough. Like they didn't make the game harder or anything. It's the same difficulty on the game. Vusa is broken again with the add-on changes. They're going to nerf it? Maybe. I played it yesterday with the add-on changes. It's still pretty far away from Succession Lahn. I play Succession Vusa for like 4 months now, and then I play Lahn for like 5 years. So the comparisons between the classes is Succession Lahn is still a lot better. A lot better. We're gonna see though. Like I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but we're gonna see like more and more now when people are recording videos. This is a recording right here, so we're gonna see exactly how much trash I get playing like this, and people can use this video to compare with you know, someone like me. I don't, in my opinion, it's not a good idea to buff everything when it doesn't need to get buffed. That's not a good thing for the game. And it was already pretty close to like, it was already like the difference between the balances, it was already very close. And then they decided to like change numbers on all of the classes. Naturally, you're gonna make it less close, naturally. The question is how much, but like, you know, is even further away from being balanced now. and they done that for no reason. Like there is no reason to do that. People love to say they love to repeat what PA said. Like the reason why they are buffing the classes is because of the new content being released, and the new content being so goddamn difficult. I mean, guess what? You can nerf the new content then. You don't need the new content to be that difficult. Something that a lot of people forget too is that if you change a tool, you change it not only in end game, you change it in mid game and early gameplay too. How are they gonna balance that? So, you know, instead of just like nerfing the new content or making gear valuable, maybe buffing a few and nerfing a few classes, instead of doing that, they would, like, you know, buff every single class in the game, and people, like new players going in and killing Fogans or whatever, like they I don't know. It can't feel good as a new player doing that. Matter of time before they give all monsters more DR to compensate. They could do that, but I think that's gonna take a long time for them to like do, and they can do that, but I think they're gonna do that in the in later gameplay, like mid game and later gameplay. So mid game and end game. Late mid game and end game. There is a way to bounce back, but that is only in the new content end game that they can bounce back, and they have to do the new content so hard that you know it's gonna bounce back a little bit. But that doesn't save it for the early gameplay. That doesn't save it for mid game. It's gonna feel very weird going through like early gameplay and mid game. They already gonna have to change the recommended gear score numbers because of this shit. I would love to take a few screenshots so I remember that, like, well, what do they have right now as the required gear score for like Gyphon, Orc, the Crypt. I would love to take a few screenshots and I just have that as a memorabilia, like. Depending on how much they're gonna change those numbers, like that could be pretty funny. Yeah, there's only one reason why they decided to do this massive buff to all of the classes, and that was never for balancing. Never for balancing. It was only for maintaining a little bit more money in the pocket. So afraid of making another apology video about nerfing Vusa. Because they forgot for a few months. They forgot for a few months and then oopsie. They have to be like quick on that. Like whenever they release a new class, they have to nerf it within like 2 months. It's okay that they release it a little bit stronger than everything else, but they have to nerf it in the first 2 months. They didn't do that with the Vusa or the Megu. Which is why when they nerfed the Megu like 5 times in a row, that, you know, people got so insanely mad about it, and PA had to make an apology video about the whole thing. And then obviously and naturally, probably 90% of the Megu players, they went over to Vusa, right? And they didn't take a look onto Vusa for another 2 months, until they be like, yeah, we need to buff all classes. we don't wanna, we need to like nerf Vusa, we need to balance the game, but we can't nerf Vusa. We're gonna have to buff everything instead. And they have done that a few times in the past. It's not the first time that they buff every single class up to striker level, DK level, like all of these levels. It's not the first time. And every single time that they do it is never for balancing. It's never like it doesn't even become better. It becomes better after a while, because after a while it kind of it evens out in a way. But in the beginning, when they buff all of the classes like this, it only creates more of an imbalance. There's too many changes going on. And then naturally they go into something else, like, you know, PvP buff or working on War of the Roses, or so naturally they stop focusing on it. They don't even have that long time to like keep on balancing. They have a few weeks, and if they can't do it, then it's whatever. It's whatever at the last week of it. Hey, what's up, Attilas? How you doing, buddy? We're recording a video here, trash per hour in the crypt. I might have to re-record this because they could actually nerf Lahn in 2 months. I mean 2 weeks. I know a lot of people say that they oh no, but it's not showing up on KR, so they're not gonna do anything. But like they already put it in the glabs one time. Like they haven't forgotten about the nerf. I think that they're just waiting to like till they know what to do. So I think Lahn and many other classes, I think a lot of other classes are gonna get nerfed. But that's just it's a suspicion. I tested Megu yesterday with the new add-ons. It's noticeable, but still not close to Vusa and other numbers. Yeah, I mean numbers. Numbers is hard to say. Not too many people tested anything, but yeah, yesterday and today and forward, people are gonna be doing testing like all the time. No. Wait, you compared it to other classes you tested? Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I accidentally popped level 1 loot scroll before I even started the grind, and I was supposed to grind with a level 2, so I didn't go into the grind because there is a cooldown of 5 minutes to swap back to level 2. So I missed out on a minute because I had to had to restart the video in a way, and then I went on to another character, and then I had to re-show all of the buffs and stuff before getting started again. And because of that reason, we're gonna have to extend a little bit. Only like 50 seconds or something. A minute, 50 seconds. So once that 10th buff disappears, that's 59 minutes on the hour. Why do they spawn so quick? She lacks the endgame damage and protections. Seems like we're not gonna get a debo, so that's pretty sad. Yeah, Deepa thinks that we're gonna get 2,000 trash. Luta thinks that we're gonna get 12.3, I think. I thought that I was gonna get 14k, but 14k is a very high number. I even know that. But you gotta start strong, right? Have to believe. If you don't believe, you're already failing. Yeah, we'll see. It's kind of leaning towards 12k. Even 12k would be very good for a streamer. What are you gonna do today, Ateles? Well, how does your day look like? I guess we're just gonna play out the buffs. I don't want to be too picky. We're just gonna play out the buffs. We still have a minute on the clock, but I don't want to rebuff. Or wasting potions. Alright, cool cat. Let's go see how much we got. Maybe we can just do it like this. It's faster this way. We got 15,000. That is way more than I thought.